Why am I fluent in English sometimes and other times I can't think of words? Stay until the end because in this video, I'm talking about a common fluency problem that no one talks about. Hey there, welcome to Zen Fluent Maria. I am Maria, and in this video, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a while now. Why can't we speak fluent English every time we try? Sometimes even our mind goes fully blank. We can't think of any word. Is it because our language skills aren't good enough? Or is it something else entirely? Today, I'm showing you two reasons why sometimes you nail at speaking English and sometimes you feel like a complete beginner. The first reason why you can't speak fluent English every time you try is because you're too focused on grammar that sometimes you get stuck. Please know that language is not learned, but it is acquired. It is the same as your native language. When you were a little kid, you didn't learn your native language, but you acquired it through speaking and listening. That's why the best way to improve your English fluency is to learn your second language the same way you learned your native language, through listening, practice, and speaking. Make baby steps in the beginning. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with complex phrases that are just difficult to understand. Let me give you a practical example. When you can't think of words, it is better to just focus on the words you know in the beginning, instead of try and think of making a complete sentence. Leaving half of the words from a phrase is a great start. For instance, I want pizza restaurant will eventually turn into I want to eat pizza in a restaurant. And then it will turn into let's go eat our favorite vegetarian pizza in the restaurant we went last week, and so on. You see the point here? Grammar doesn't matter as much as you think it does. I speak about 9 extremely effective fluency methods that don't include endless studying of boring grammar in another video, so I suggest you to go ahead and watch that video as well. I will put the link in the description box below for you. Now, you may be wondering why sometimes you're more focused on grammar and suck at speaking, while other times speaking is much easier for you. Well, this brings me to the second reason why you're not consistent in your fluency, and that is because we don't get fluent in English as a whole, but we get fluent in certain topics or subjects. Since learning to be fluent in English is the same as learning any other skill, let me give you an example. Let's say you want to become a pro in driving, but learning to drive a car is different from learning to drive a bus or a motorcycle. Of course, eventually, if I'm determined, I will become good at driving a car and a bus and a motorcycle. But the point is that all of these 3 driving methods require separate skills. Some elements of these skills are the same, but some are completely different. Now, the same is with becoming fluent in English. You can't become fluent as a whole, but you become fluent in various topics or subjects. Of course, over time, if you're consistent, you will get better and better, and you will be able to speak in almost every topic. In other words, we speak English well for the things that we talk about regularly, or for things that we have learned or studied about, or for things that we love listening to, or for our hobbies, our passions, our jobs, and so on. So a person can be a great communicator in a certain subject and then completely lack words in another subject. For example, a person can be an excellent business communicator, giving amazing presentations in English, but at the same time, suck at doing casual conversation. Now think about this. It makes sense, doesn't it? You get fluent in English about things that you are good at, things that are natural to you, things that you love to read about or listen to or watch, for example, a movie or a documentary. So things that you work regularly on. Now, what is a topic that you can fluently talk about for days in English? I'm so curious to know about this. So if this resonates with you, please share your ideas in the comments below. The easiest way to get fluent in English faster is to practice speaking English in various topics. For instance, if you need to speak at a conference or give an English presentation about a certain topic, learn everything in English about that topic. Then practice, practice, practice until you become good at it. Step by step, you will notice that you're increasing your fluency level and that you are becoming much better at speaking English. What do you think about this? I would love to hear your opinion. So share it with me in the comments. And if you've made it until the end of this video and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give me thumbs up to support me. I wish you a wonderful, beautiful day. Stay zen, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.